Let's talk chickens. Not just chickens, but chicken breeds, and which chicken breeds is the best for each situation. So every chicken owner has their favorite breed, but I want to go over the top 5 chickens in 4 different categories: beginners, egg layers, dual purpose, and the best breeds for cold weather regions. And every chicken owner is probably going to have a different opinion, but my channel, my opinion. So here's my top 5 for beginners. And what I'm going off of is mainly their attitude. So if they have like a gentle, docile type attitude, I think they're great for beginners because they don't have a whole lot of attitude. So those 5 would be a Barred Rock, a Sussex, a Dominique, Golden Comet, obviously Buff Orpington, which is kind of one of my favorites. And I'm gonna throw in a bonus just because I think they're awesome, and that is actually the Isa Browns. So they're a bonus chicken. The next 5 I want to talk about is one of the main reasons a lot of people get chickens, and that's for egg laying. So for me, the way I broke this down was chickens that lay at least 200 plus eggs. So that's how I decided my top 5 for the best egg laying chickens. So my top 5, and I have a bonus one, are Golden Comet, Rhode Island Red, the Plymouth Rock, Buff Orpingtons, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you the bonus one before I give you my #1 favorite egg laying chicken. The bonus one is the Americana. But my absolute favorite egg laying chicken by far is the Isa Browns. They are the best egg laying chicken out of all the chickens I've ever had. I swear by them. Perfect chicken, good attitudes, and they can lay up to 300 plus eggs, and they start laying at an earlier age. So my next 5 favorites are the top breeds for dual purpose. And by dual purpose, I mean they're good egg layers, plus they're big enough that you can put them in freezer cans. So my top 5 are Buff Orpington, Wyandotte, Plymouth Rocks, Delaware, and then I'm kind of tied between a Brahma and a Sussex, so I could actually go either way. So we're just gonna throw them both in there. So technically it wasn't 5. Again, it was 6. And I will say this about the dual purpose breeds, at least in my experience, most of the dual purpose breed chickens have a tendency to go Brody, which I actually don't mind because it works, especially if you're wanting to hatch chicks. Let them do all the work. So my next category is the best chickens for cold weather regions. First and foremost is they have small combs and wattles. And the reason I put that in there is because those that have the bigger combs and wattles have a tendency to get frostbite. Not saying that they're not good chickens, I'm just saying that you have to watch for the frostbite on the combs and the wattles. And the colder weather chickens tend to be a little bit more fluffy, which is a good thing because obviously if they have more body weight, it's easier for them to keep warmer. And another reason I picked these chickens is because they have a tendency to want to roost close together, which is good, especially on those cold winter nights because they roost up close together and then they have all that body heat. I will say there is one chicken that I refuse to get here just because I've had issues with them before, and that's chickens with feathered feet. And the reason I say that is because if they're out during the day and they happen to get into the snow or whatever, the feathers get wet and there's no real way to dry them. So I never go with feather-footed chickens. So I tried to keep it to 5, but I ended up with 7. So I'm gonna go with the 5 that are for sure, and then I'll add in the 2 bonus. Plymouth Rock, New Hampshire Reds, Wyandottes, Dominique, again, Buff Orpington, and my 2 bonus would be Americana and the Sussex. So a lot of the chickens made it on more than one list, which I think is a good thing because it means they're good for more than one thing, or they're good for more than one area. So those are my top 5 in the 4 different areas. But what's your favorite chicken breed? I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. Be safe and God bless.